You're a military commander. You have in your sights the Hamas leader. Is it legal to drop a missile and kill him? The terrorist is sleeping. Next to him, his wife. Bedroom next door, the children. Is it still legal to drop that missile and kill them all? Is this legal? Is it legal to destroy an entire neighborhood, a whole city, in order to take out, say, 20 terrorists? These may seem like hypothetical questions to you and I, but to military lawyers, these are the questions that they must answer every day, and they have as little as 30 seconds to do so. My research examines the involvement of military lawyers in targeting operations carried out by the US and Israel. While these military lawyers have been regularly consulted for at least 15 years, there is actually no academic research or any even journalistic accounts of how these lawyers have become centrally involved in life and death decision makings in war. So, I travelled to US military bases, to Israeli military bases, and I interviewed over 50 senior military lawyers. My research asks, what effect, if any, do these lawyers have on the conduct and outcome of targeting operations? Before I began my interviews, I suspected, as I think many of you might, that these lawyers would make it much more difficult for Israel and the US to drop bombs and kill civilians. But my research actually shows that they make it easier. While I know that that's counterintuitive from a legal perspective, my research shows that law does not minimize violence, but rather enables, legitimizes, and even extends violence. So let me take you back to the example with which I began, killing the wife and children. Military lawyers in an interview told me that this was absolutely legal. So, in this instance, the law enables the deaths to take place. It attempts to justify and legitimize their killing to people like you and me, and it also extends violence from that terrorist to his wife and children, the innocent people around him. We tend to think of war and law as separate and even oppositional. But my research reveals a whole system of military law, a system which has been kept out of public sight and which has been designed specifically to legally sanction violence and destruction. We all know that destruction like this takes place. We've seen it on the news. But what my research shows is how Israel and the US interpret and even bend the law in order to justify such acts. By exposing the secret world of military lawyers, my research is a vital first step toward understanding how laws become a weapon of modern war. Thank you.